Hi, I'm Duane from the Press Enterprise and PE.com, and we're at the lunch break of the second public hearing before the Riverside County Board of Supervisors about the Liberty Quarry project. And this morning we heard a lot or exclusively from the opponents of the project. They seem a little bit more energized this time around than last week. That's probably partly due to the fact that they got to go first. I'm along here with my colleague Jeff Horseman. So Jeff, tell me a little bit about what struck you about what was said so far today at the hearing.
Well, like you said, I mean, certainly there was a lot of emotion in what you heard. I was also kind of struck. I was kind of comparing what we heard last week to this week, and whereas much of the focus last Monday was on the jobs aspect and how Granite says this is going to create jobs, union workers saying it's going to need jobs. You heard more of a variety of criticisms this time around. Everything from it's going to lower property values to people are literally going to die if you put this in. So. Definitely the variety of criticisms and level of emotion was something that stood out for me.
Yeah, I also noticed that, there was, in the past, a lot of the environmental issues were raised and the health issues were raised, but this time around we've seen some of the opponents raise some business aspects, tourism, real estate values. You think we'll hear more of that later today?
Yeah, I think you can continue to hear that variety. I would also look for one thing I haven't really seen yet, and maybe it's coming up this afternoon, are some of the technical experts that have been hired by the city of Temecula and the Pechanga Band of Luciño Indians. You saw that at the Planning Commission. They came up, and these are people with PhDs, with various degrees of expertise, and they're going to create a very kind of academic or technical case for why this quarry shouldn't be built.
And this is the second of two public hearings. Of course, the board, Supervisor John Tavallone, the board chairman, says we might not get through it all today, so there could be another hearing. We could be in for this again.
Absolutely. He was very direct in saying that, he didn't think they'd be able to vote today. They want to take some time to kind of absorb everything they've heard. Personally, I think it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility to have a fourth hearing. I mean, if, it's opponents the rest of the day, and then, the third hearing you have Granite the rebuttal, and then any supporters or opponents who didn't have a chance to speak. I mean, who's to say at the end of the third one they decide that, we need a lot more time to, to digest this and make a decision.
So we're at the lunch break here at the Riverside Convention Center of the public hearing before the Board of Supervisors about the proposed Liberty Quarry project. They should be back shortly after 1 p.m. You can follow us on PE.com and, of course, on Twitter at PE_breaking news. I'm Duane from the Press Enterprise alongside my colleague Jeff Horseman. Thanks for watching.